Slav defense, modern line, 3, Nf6 4.Qb3. Giveaway. One player was winning, but then gave it away. That game was pretty competitive. White played better than black in the opening, but it was sloppy. That was a well-fought middle game that black got the better of. Opening with the queen's pawn. The move d5 establishes control over the e4 square, frees up the light-squared bishop, and builds a presence in the center. A wing pawn is available in the queen's gambit to attack the center and divert black's attention away from the e4 square. The d5 pawn is supported by c6 in the Slav defense. The d4 pawn is safeguarded and under control thanks to nf3. nf6 develops the knight toward the center, adds support to the d5 pawn, and controls the e4 square. qb3 develops the queen and defends the pawn on c4. That's an unfortunate error. It is a mistake. The bishop is prepared to grow into a functional square. That's good. As a result, the bishop grows and gains flexibility on the long diagonal. It is ideal. By doing this, a knight moves out of its beginning square and into the action. Castling gets the king to a safer square, out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Castling kingside tends to be safer because the king is further from the center. This develops a bishop off its starting square, getting it into the action. It is the last book move. That's a decent move. That's good. This is not the best. It is an inaccuracy. This misses a much better move. It is a mistake. By growing a bishop from its initial square, this activates it. That's good. The game was close to balanced, but now black is worse. It is an inaccuracy. The rooks are linked by this, making it easier for them to work together in the future. That's good. The game was close to equal, but now white has the advantage. It is an inaccuracy. This is an equal trade. It is best. Recaptures. This threatens to reveal an attack on a queen. It is good. This makes it impossible for the adversary to gain a pawn. It is ideal. This displays a queen attack. It is quite good. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. It is best. Backs off. It is ideal. Perfectly on point. It is ideal. This enables the adversary to kick the knight. It is incorrect. This strikes a rival knight. It is ideal. The knight is now on a square that is more secure. It is ideal. Although white is still in a superior position, they have lost their winning edge. It is incorrect. The best choice is this one. It is ideal. This provides an equal exchange of parts. It is quite good. This exchange is fair. It is quite good. Recaptures. It is ideal. This defends the pawn that was attacked. It is quite good. By moving a rook from its starting square, this activates it. It is ideal. The pawn is now suitably protected. It is quite good. Although white lost their edge, the game is still almost evenly matched. It is incorrect. There was only one good move there. This ignores a better way to capture a pawn that was threatening to win material. It is a miss. That's fine. It is good. This buys time by putting a knight in danger and getting it to flee. It is ideal. This shields the knight who was attacked. It is ideal. That is a logical response. It is quite good. There were worse moves, but also something much better. It is an inaccuracy. Backs off. It is ideal. This overlooks an opportunity to capture a vulnerable pawn. This allows the opponent to kick a knight. It is an inaccuracy. A pawn kicks the opposing knight, forcing it to move or risk being captured. It is ideal. The knight is thus brought to safety. This poses a fork piece threat. It is ideal. This attacks a queen, winning a tempo when it moves away. It is excellent. This threatens to kick a knight. This permits the opponent to kick a queen. It is an inaccuracy. This overlooks an opportunity to kick a queen. This permits the opponent to challenge the opposing rook for the open file. It is an inaccuracy. While not a mistake, that is also not the wisest course of action. That's good. What I would have advised is that. It is ideal. That's a decent move. That's good. This threatens to reveal an attack on a queen while also checking the king. This prevents the opponent from being able to kick a knight. It is best. This stops the opponent from being able to reveal an attack on a queen while also checking the king. It is best. This is not the right idea. It is an inaccuracy. This moves the bishop to a better location, allowing it to control more squares. It is excellent. This offers to exchange pieces of equal value. It is best. This reveals an assault and puts a pawn in danger. It is ideal. A pawn that was being attacked and had no defenses is now protected by this. It is ideal. This moves the queen to safety. It is best. This prevents a queen on the other side from checking. It is quite good. There was only one good move in that position. This ignores an opportunity to kick a knight. It is a mistake. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. This was a game-changing move, giving black a winning position. It is a great move. Recaptures. This poses a threat to strike a knight. It is ideal. This wins a tempo by threatening a bishop and forcing it to move away. It is best. This strikes a rival knight. It is ideal. This misses a fantastic but elusive move. It is incorrect. This is an equal trade. It is best. Backs off. It is ideal. The bishop is now on a square that is more secure. It is quite good. A pawn that was being attacked and had no defenses is now protected by this. It is quite good. That pawn was free for the taking. It is best. Very precise. It is best. Perfectly on point. It is ideal. That's fine. It is good. The game was almost evenly matched, but white is now worse. It is incorrect. While not a mistake, that is also not the wisest course of action. That's good. This misses an opportunity to kick a knight. It is a mistake. Giveaway one player was winning, but then gave it away. That game was pretty competitive. White played better than black in the opening, but it was sloppy. That was a well-fought middle game that black got the better of.